Welcome back. Happy birthday, Aunt Erica. Hope you love it over here, Melanin Madam. Tonight we have Media Madam PR. We're going to jump right into the stories because, child, I don't want to do introductions. I just want to say welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a great weekend. On the way in, pour something up, roll something up, put your feet up, take off that bra because some of y'all got attitude. Some of y'all need to take off that hat too. We know your hairline receding. Just take off the hat and let it go. Y'all talk about our edges. Take off that damn cap. Half of y'all would not look the same without your cap on. So stop talking about us. Okay? Let us be us and you be you. And we will see what happens. Let's go. Hold on. Think it's something happening on YouTube. Think it just got fixed. Y'all let me know in the comments. Please. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. I think we are having technical difficulties. However, it's not my problem. All I could do is log in and do what I could do. Okay? I don't have tech. Tonight we have case number 58. It is going to be from police raid to drunk confessions. The drunk confession, oh my God, I can't. And then, baby, this is chaos with a side of karma. It's always some karma because we do stupid shit and then karma come back. That's why I stopped doing stupid shit because, baby, you ain't got to tell me 13 times for me to learn. And with all these story times, child, I'd be like, if I was thinking about doing that, your story just told me not to do it. Why y'all don't think what other people say ain't gonna happen to you? That was them, not you. The story made up. Yours gonna be different because you prettier, because you got more money, you got a different way of doing it. Your dick is bigger, your pussy better. That's not how it works. Ask Brene. Hang with you foo-foo heads. Okay, let's start with the disclaimer and then we will jump right in. Here we go. Hello. Okay, let's see here. The disclaimer is this show is for entertainment, commentary, and educational purposes only, although some people need to write notes. All stories are alleged and based on user submitted content. Okay? I did not make it up. Get this from the people. Okay? All I could do is read sometimes. We are not making factual claims, just giving opinions, perspective, sometimes a little bit of correlation, a little bit of wisdom. I mean, that's what the hell you came here for, so we could judge these people, right? And a little grown woman wisdom. Put an asterisk right there. Always verify your own facts, especially if we give something or feedback based on um, anything with employment, a law, something like that, because the law is not the same in your state. Um, Even with the federal law, especially with work, sometimes a state law can trump it. Why? Because it's better. So as long as you go better than a federal law, you can do it. So let's see here. Let me make sure. Yes, she is back. Drunk confessions, child. When I tell you, it's gonna be some shit. As usual, I forgot to cook, so here's my banana. Okay, so let's get started. And if you're not, please follow me on all social media platforms where you see Melanin Madden pop up. Some of these people, they be falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
I was gonna say, is that banana real?
Yeah.
Girl,
Yes.
that banana looked extra big. It looked extra big. Extra. Ha 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 ha.
It's
Girl, bye. Listen, you know I ain't no good. I ain't no good. I
I
don't
never
even
met a
start.
freak in my life. hmm So let's see. Hold on. Y'all gotta be patient. If I'm letting y'all roll up in the middle of my show and pour your drink, how you not gonna let me buy my banana?
You eat
Okay.
that fucking banana, goddammit. You eat it. You hear me?
Yep.
Juicy bananas.
And yeah. Let me use my paper towel and put my
I'm
banana
so fucking weak.
right my finger.
It's bananas.
Thanks for waiting for me, guys. You're so nice to me. Okay. Story number one. Oh, we're starting out with the drunk. Okay, I like
Yeah.
this. I like this. Okay, in case the camera falls, hold on. Please hold. All my business is out. I just had to retake a shower, honey, because all this Brene shit. Y'all wait till I do the show. because she done been all in Discord talking too much with her friends. How you feel like your followers is your friends is crazy as the fuck to me. I get it, you build some relationships. Parasocial relationships are real. You see somebody, you happen to actually meet them. I have done it with B Love, right? Do you know how long it took us to have a conversation? We had conversations about mentoring stuff, general questions, stuff like that. We was guarded for almost a year. And that's backwards and forwards. I didn't even ask her anything, and she didn't ask me anything about personal. Now, if I have a question, it could be about anything, and I will call and ask her. But do y'all know that's 4 years later? Y'all be out here like, oh my God, I saw them and they had 10,000 followers. They are so amazing. Let me tell them all my business because I know they're going to keep it a secret. Meantime, it's a whole goddamn T page. Huh?
Okay.
Okay, Brene Child, you just want to go to jail, don't you? Over little Timmy. That 1.75 didn't scare you, stupid? Sorry. Well, it is stupid.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay.
child, you can't look up the definition of these words, okay? If it's true, it's not an insult. Shit, here we go. Okay. Let me make sure everything's set up. Here we go. So you got you got drunk and told your wife the kids look like insert. We'll find out. And the family is not helping you get back. Let's hear. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm a mean drunk. I will be the first to admit it. I try hard not to get wasted around my wife because I also become a true teller when the liquor hits. I got drunk at my cousin's barbecue and told my wife everything I hate about her, from her cooking to the funny looking kids she gave me. I'm 5'5" and stocky. She's 5'9" and slim. Our kids have long necks and short bodies. She usually ignores my rant, but my cousin said when I called our kids little black giraffes, she decided
I'm so weak.
she decided to leave me on the spot. And she moved in with my cousin and refuses to come home. I miss her and my kids. How do I get my family back? I need advice.
That fool said I call them some mini giraffes.
No, no,
I,
no,
I'm
no, no, no. Little black giraffe.
I'm outdone. Like that part right there took me out. It took me out. But I don't listen, sir. You gotta you gotta go to AAA because you can't be drinking and talking crazy. Like where that come from? Like how do you expect someone to respond to that? And you would be very, very lucky if you would be very lucky if you did not become single immediately because
They did leave
you
him in.
like you can't talk about our kids, sir. And let's be clear, if they some black giraffes, what are you?
Well, he's
What
the
are,
short one. So I'm guessing
so
he's the body and she's the long part because she's the long
I'm
neck.
so weak. Mm-mm.
What is that?
I'm so fucking weak. It's the long neck for
I'm just
me.
translator. I'm just a translator.
Don't be translating this bullshit. I'm so weak.
Okay, so how would you translate it? He said, I'm 5'5" and stocky. She's 5'9" and slim. Our kids have long necks and short bodies. I don't need a degree for that. How would you translate it? How am I supposed to see it? Don't blame me. You want me
Holy
to read the
Jesus.
disclaimer again? Don't blame me.
It ain't my fault. I didn't do that. But
Period.
he did do that. He had all the contributions to them kids looking like some black giraffe.
That's why he put his part in there too. But then, wait, she ignores my rap. But my cousin said, "Yeah, I called them little black giraffes."
Well, you can't take that back.
Okay, so why is it not honest to say what your kids look like? If they ugly, they ugly. If they funny looking, they
You
funny
know
looking.
what? I'm with it though. If they
I
ugly,
got
they
Miss Piggy
ugly.
nose. So what I'm supposed to say? Oh, I have. Well, to me, I love my nose. But earlier in life, I was like, "You really have a Miss Piggy nose, man. One false move, and it's really gonna be back there like
You
this."
know what? Go to sleep. But you know what? I be
It's the
telling
truth.
people,
I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. It's not an insult to me. I think it's very cute.
It's nothing wrong with it, but all I'm saying, at least it was him talking about his own kids because, and you
Okay,
got to find that. I don't know if I would be too mad. You got to find the humor in that. Like,
I think so.
I think it was funny. I'm sorry, like,
Keep
because
it
I'm the type of person. Don't ask me if your kid is cute. Don't ask me, because
Ooh,
I think most babies are ugly. They grow into their cuteness. It's very rare that the baby just come out teeth. Okay, it
my babies
happens.
came
Don't
out
get me
teeth.
wrong.
My babies came out
Every
teeth.
baby's not ugly, but most babies come out looking like aliens to me, and so give them a second. They haven't had enough sunlight yet. And so, yeah, yeah, don't ask me about your kids. I'm sorry. Okay,
So
great.
Raquel said, "I'm stuck at little black giraffes. He has his nerve." They look like that because That's what I'm saying. So, is it really an insult, or is she being too sensitive, or are they just tired of him being a belligerent drunk? Or how did he say it? Or how old are the kids? Are they right there? Did you say it like in a roasting fest in front of everybody? And that's not something they're accustomed to because I'm an 80s baby. We come from an era where we roasted each other and it was no hard feelings, but we also knew where to draw the line and not go below the belt. So if the one thing that I was sensitive about coming up was um if I was sensitive about being fat, right? That's the one thing you cannot bring up. You can call me chubby. You could do all of these things, but when you do that, that's usually that when after when guys is going at it and they wrestling and then it turns into a real fight. Yeah, that's the kind of shit you do at the end because you just couldn't take it. But guess what? Back in my day, if you took it there and you hit that last blow, whoever hit the last blow was the one that got in trouble. Because when you got too sensitive to play the game, then you say, I don't want to play anymore, and you stop playing. You don't use something to extremely attack somebody like that's why your mama a crackhead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It taught you how
Oh,
to know
80s
where
baby.
it taught you where to know where boundaries are and things like that. Kids and people these days are not like that. So if this is the one time that you said this shit in front of these kids, or they've been teased about this stuff elsewhere, and you said, you know what, they do look like that. And then you said it too in front of everybody, and Mama Bear is protecting our kids. Like we don't have all the pieces to know. So my best guess is little short weenus man, you probably at the height of it, you said, you become a truth teller when you get drunk. So you try not to get drunk around your wife. I have two problems with that. For me, in any relationship, if you have a problem, it shouldn't just come out when you're drunk. Those are things you should be able to discuss. If you don't like her cooking, that's something you should be able to discuss. If you think your kids is funny looking, you and your wife should be able to laugh about that in privacy, right? It's nothing you can do to change those things except her cooking. The fact that you know that, maybe you shouldn't have been drinking at a family event, you fuck nut, where you know you're gonna be incapable of not telling the truth, but you are capable of not drinking. Like, why did you do that? I don't understand. She should have. Why she didn't? What? Well, little black girl,
You
y'all don't
know,
got enough heart for me. Like, if you would have came for my kids like that, and I got that method, I need to leave. What you would have been reporting is that you was missing teeth, that I cussed you out. I'm not leaving
well, at
nothing.
least she left though. I mean, she didn't resort to violence. She walked away because she was fed up. But it's like I don't know. Time heals wounds, maybe. But it's like what you're going to have to do is just actually change some behavior. Getting drunk is not sexy. Okay, that's number one. So let's be clear. It's not about getting drunk in front of your wife. It's about having enough self control to not get drunk at all. If you don't know how to have a drink and enjoy your time, that means you are an alcoholic and you need to work on your drinking. Um, Being drunk does not excuse your throat.
Nope.
They say what they say, drunk mind speaks sober
Piece of
thought.
sober.
So what you're telling me is you're a coward and you're full of shit
Thank
and
you.
you don't know how to step up as a man to communicate with your wife, or you're too serious most of the time. So now you wait till you get drunk to crack a joke that's not really funny when you're drunk. Maybe it would have been funny if everybody was sober and you wasn't trying to be an embarrassment. So Um, I don't know how you're gonna get your wife back, but I do know it will start with you working on yourself and let her see that. Let her see you not getting drunk when you have the kids and things of that nature. The kids need to have a safe space with you. So, although you may have jokes, that should probably only be between you and your wife. If you know that you're going to get drunk and blurt things out like that, you shouldn't get drunk. No one is here to excuse that behavior. So, my advice to you would be sober up.
I think
Mhm.
that's great advice. My sister told me she bet I could put right. That's stuff that you say. It to me, it builds tough skin. Number one, it allows you to be able to laugh at yourself. Um, I have most of my fun. I ain't even going for. I be sitting here laughing at so many of the things that I do, y'all. It's not even funny, and it just be me, and I just be
I
cracking up because I
promise.
think it's so funny. You, that's what that I wrote a post the other day about vowing to myself because I enjoyed looking in the mirror and talking to myself, because it was a time when I couldn't. And I didn't understand how important that was. If I want to make myself laugh, I can make myself laugh. If I want to make myself feel better, I know how to make myself feel better. I can do a bunch of things on my own because you should be your own best friend. Because if you're not, you in every title that you are to yourself first, how can you be that title the best you can for yourself? And this is what I mean by that. I don't believe that until you learn how to love yourself, you can't love somebody else, because that would mean that probably 90% of mothers would not be able to love their kids, because it's a lot of moms that are amazing moms, but they've been through a lot of shit, but they invested their love in their kids. I prefer they invest their love in themselves because they deserve to be loved too. And then they can properly love their kids. Because I think that when you love out of hurt, it's a lot of things that you miss that you later see and you're like, oh, I wish I would have saw that. But you couldn't because you were operating in like codependency and survival remorse, all of those things. So sometimes you like give too much to a kid when you shouldn't. Um, you don't notice things that they're doing wrong because you don't want to chastise because you got chastised for it. You overcompensate, is what I mean. But the more that you can be all of those titles to yourself, the better you are because you're whole. You're doing it your way, not the way somebody is dragging you around like a rag doll. And that's how you become an empty nester. And then when you look in the mirror, you're like, I don't even know who I am, or I didn't travel, or I didn't enjoy, and you could have. That's what I think. So for me, being able to accept your imperfections and understand that it's okay because nobody is perfect is part of the puzzle to me. It helps a lot.
Period.
Exactly. He was drinking at a family function. He was all kind of wrong. He's disrespect. I think so because if you know for sure, he said it. I try not to drink around my family because I become a truth teller. So if you know that these are things you was
Mhm.
thinking about, or even have that you have not said, I personally wouldn't do it. I'm like Des. I would have had like just have one drink. You didn't have to become drunk because a drunk tells the truth. You could have had one drink and just chill, but you didn't. So you were irresponsible in what you did to your family, and your wife is probably tired of you doing that. So you have to stop, little. Because what if she? Okay. Y'all men need to stop because you'll be amazed at some of the shit that us women think. Because if y'all don't even have a brain to think about a full story. So the fact that we could see a piece of dust over there in the corner. As a matter of fact, I do right now for real. But we can see everything, notice every detail, remember everything. Just think about in your brain what we really think about y'all. Even while we're telling you that the sex is good, we probably still think that something is wrong. Even when we
Mm.
tell you you are the finest thing ever, I'm probably thinking, yeah, but it's a booger in your nose right now, and you should probably get it out. Or you always got pepper in your teeth. Or you think I like that and I don't. Or you don't know how to kiss. I mean, it's a bunch of things that we
Or
think.
you compliment yourself so much that I never have room to, and it's all
Oh,
delusional. It's all delusional, and I'll be looking at you like I do not agree with you, but I'm scared that you might kill me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and
and I
let you
don't
say whatever
care.
you want.
If
Yeah,
you think that thing great. But guess
let you say whatever you
oh,
want.
I can let you in on a piece about that. Let me take this down so nobody comes for Raquel in case I get beat up. We allow you to over compliment yourself because we are thinking you're doing this because you don't really feel that way. So if I were to correct you in any way around this space or give my opinion back, you're probably going to cry in the car like a baby.
Oh.
Stop overly complimenting yourself, wanting us to say something. Because the amount of times I think a particular man, wanted to throw me in a bush because he overly compliments himself. And then I say, oh, okay.
Mhm.
I don't need to tell you. You just wrote me a whole dissertation about how amazing you are. What am I supposed? Oh, yes, you are so
And
amazing.
then tell
I
you
should
what
know you're
you're
getting on
thinking too. Not only do they tell you how great they are, then they tell you what you're thinking to agree with that.
my oh, mm,
Delusional.
mm, mm.
And then,
Oh,
of course, you just sitting there looking, nodding your head, talking about, okay, I'm
there's you
almost
trying
out
to
of
get
here.
me beat up, huh?
I am almost out of here.
You
Look, I
trying
am
to get me beat
almost
up.
out of here.
You trying
Baby,
to get me beat up. You are. You are. Because
dating is awful these
you trying
days.
to
It's
get me
just
beat up. Be
awful.
your own best friend. I talk to myself all the time and I laugh at myself and cry too. Child, all at one stop sign. All at one stop sign, child. Don't look
Period.
at yourself under natural sunlight. I feel sorry for people that don't believe they are beautiful. I believe I'm beautiful. And I love my imperfections. It took me a while to get used to all these moles. They just keep popping up. And then on the top of that, I got freckles. Child, it is a puzzle. Okay? It is a puzzle. Yes, the complimenting themselves, and we don't always agree. Most men do that, are insecure.
Girl. And then you have to save face because you got jokes. See, I'm back at it again because I got jokes. Like he called them
That's
some
her, y'all. That's not me. I don't be thinking that's dead. That's not me. All I be thinking is just leave me alone. Like I don't I don't like to be forced to do things. So if I feel like you're saying something over and over until I agree or disagree, I have now gotten to the point where I will tell people, "Oh, I'm not going to agree or disagree because all that matters is that you feel that way." Because if
you
I
believe.
wanted to give a compliment, I would voluntarily give
Yes, because
it.
you believe.
Or or you could stop trying to be a little fucking manipulator and you could simply say, hey, have you noticed that I've improved in this area because I'm really trying to work on it? Boom, that's a conversation that's honest. I can roll with that. What I can roll with is I've been doing so amazing and I'm so amazing and I'm so amazing and I did this and I did that. Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, because I blah blah blah. You want me to say it too. I don't want to say
Yeah,
it.
I can't do it. The very
I'll
second I
say
feel
it
like you want me to, I can't.
and half the
It's
time I'm just gonna keep it a butt because I'm a for real Aquarius. And I've been like a baby CEO, like baby boss. That was boss baby. That was me. I'ma just keep it a buck. I'm in this era right now where there are some things that I am mad at. And of those things that I am mad at, I don't have the capacity or the wherewithal or any of those things to cheer people on and tell them, yes, I'm really happy. I'm so proud of you. You have a driver's license. Yes, I'm proud of you. You got your first apartment. Oh, I'm so proud. I don't have it. I'm not in that age group anymore. So a lot of the things that you are wanting me to cheer for you about, um,
I can't.
I can't. And here's the reason why. Most of the people that want that, I've heard the things they've said about other people, and I don't like it. So now that you're ready to do what we did 20 years ago, you want me to clap for you, but I won't forget. And a lot of those things were said to me. And now you want me to double back? What? I understand I got a big heart, but I'm not stupid. I'm not that Asia anymore. I'm not. I'll never be her again. And I did a lot of those things to keep people happy, to make them feel loved, to not rock the boat, and to the point where, like this person, I would drink. I didn't know I was a true teller when I drank though, but I would drink and a fight would occur. I would drink and I'd say everything I was thinking from the bottom of my heart that I didn't even know I was feeling. I wouldn't even remember it the next day. After the third time I did that, second, sorry, it's second. I did not drink anymore. And I went to therapy because I was like, I didn't even know these things was wrong with me. I didn't know, but I was suppressing so much because I never wanted to hurt somebody the way that I was hurt. I can't be her anymore. I'm very honest, or I will shut the you, sir.
But well, we remember what happened with me with my first and only truly total drunk experience, and I decided that that was not the life for me. I'm not going to be able to do that because I was delusional, and so therefore,
Almost had me going up and down the 10 by
girl,
10, backwards, calling
listen,
people.
that did it for me. And you was looking at me like, when did this happen? Where was you? Where was I? What? And I'm like, oh, so none of that happened. That was all in my imagination. Oh, no, I ain't drinking no more. Liquor ain't for me.
Had
That's
me
when I
running
learned.
3 people up, y'all, and called it LAPD, turning around backwards on the freeway. My God, on
Awful,
today. Mm. And
awful.
so our final answer to you um, is number one, grow up. Because how dare your wife find out that you don't like her cooking like that? That's crazy as hell. You dishonest, you dishonest idiot. That's so messed up.
What an
That's so
idiot.
messed up.
Oh, bless him.
So, final thing for you, yes, you are guilty. How to get your wife back? Des told you. Go to drinking, go sit down and have a honest conversation. I would probably do it in a neutral place. You need to apologize. And then here's the thing. These days, I don't want an apology in private. If you did something in public, I want it in public. That is the reason why I am by myself most of the time because I am not accepting any more private apologies. I want them in public. If I ask you to write it on Facebook, if you talk shit on Facebook, that's where I want it because there's not a single piece of content that you can go through of mine where I've subbed somebody. And that's crazy as hell to me. I'm tired of that shit. So you may need to have another family event and apologize, and especially apologize to your kids and tell them privately, I do think you look like that, but I think it's so cute.
Oh, my God.
Because you can't lie to them shit. What you supposed to
I
do?
think it's so cute. That's the lie. I do not
Depending
think
on
it's
the
cute.
age of the kids, you might have to lie to them.
You gotta lie. You got to.
Yeah,
You gotta, because you shouldn't have said that out loud. You know, you messing with their confidence too young.
yeah. They might
That's
be.
why when people show me funny looking kids, I compliment other things about the kid.
I used to have a rule in every single office when I was HR, and I would let them know, when you go out on maternity leave and things like that, and you come back, oh, do you want to see a picture of my baby? Oh, no, thank you.
No,
Miss Campbell, you are so mean. No, I just think personal should stay personal, and I don't want to. I don't like seeing pictures of babies
I don't want to cross contaminate. Because
because what my face, y'all. I'm telling you,
that
my
resting
honest
face,
reaction
baby,
was
we can't lie.
ridiculous. I can't. And here
The
my
face
cute
don't
little
lie.
kids are up here. Put it on your desk. If they cute, people will walk by and say that they cute. But don't shove your kids down my throat. No, I do not want to look through your family album. My kids right here, my kids cute to me. And that's all that matters. My kids cute. They cute. So all I can't know what to do. Period. Monkeys are cute. And Lois don't
Not
have
the
sense.
monkeys are cute.
Yes, because see, listen, I don't have time for people because this is the last thing. People be mad at the verbiage that you use. I used to call kids precious. Some people don't like it when you say precious. Some people don't like it when you say this. I don't have time for that shit. Like I don't. So don't show me a picture of your baby. If your baby is a showstopper, I'll walk by and say, "Oh my gosh, what you want from me?"
Showstopper.
They are. My kids is showstoppers. Are those yours? They are. My sister had them and gave them to their mine. Next story. So we're gonna knock it right out the park. Shh. Sir, learn how to be honest. Have a conversation with your wife. Take a helmet because if she bops you on your head, because the picture in my head is olive oil and Popeye, because
I'm
she's
so
calling
weak.
you short. And if she call you all out your name and tell you everything she think of you, take it. Don't do no get backs, because y'all dudes love to do that too. Get backs.
Tell me
Well, I
about
was thinking of this about you, yeah, but it ain't your turn. Should have. Okay, here we go. Mm, you stepped over the trash with the man. You stepped over the trash to sleep with a man and found his ex hiding in the clothes. Girl, this ain't a relationship.
Girl,
Let me go.
bye.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? Let me see. Let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Let
I
me get
gotta
my.
go get my cup. I'm so weak at this. Look, take 2 sips. One more for me.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Here we go. We met at a club. It must be
Mm-mm.
two stories like this. Okay, here we go. We met at the club. He was there with another woman. He was so fine, I didn't care. I slipped him my phone number. First time I went to his crib, there was a pile of trash in the center of the floor. I wanted this man. I didn't want to insult his housekeeping habits. We stepped over the mound of trash and headed to his bedroom. He had a dirty mattress on a filthy carpet. He had a flat screen TV on top of crates. Another mound of dirty clothes sat in the center of the floor. Even he looked puzzled by the pile. As we undressed, you still undressed? His tiny ex-girlfriend sprang from the pile of clothes and began to choke him out. She punched him repeatedly. Oh my God. Didn't I tell you about bringing these hoes to my house? I ran out. He followed me and let himself into my car. This happened 2 months ago. He's fine, but his sex is trash. You still, oh, he doesn't help out. He monitors my calls because he doesn't want me meeting someone else. How do I get this fine, broke ass ninja out of my house? Help.
Follow me, Jesus.
What?
What?
What? Wait. Wait. I don't understand. Oh, wait. Let me fix my glasses, guys.
I'm so fucking weak.
I think they're not working. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. He met somebody. She met him. Oh, she met him at the club. He had a girl. She still slid the number. She goes into the house that she was invited to. It's trash right when you come in. You step over the trash and you enter the bedroom. Upon entering the bedroom, you see a filthy mattress on filthy carpet and a TV on crates. What about that doesn't scream your coochie gonna have cockroaches? Then bed bugs on your skin. Then the
Mm.
TV was on crates. What about that scream? He has all the money to take me to dinner. Ah, then you still proceed to taking off your clothes. Where was you gonna put your clothes? On the filthy carpet? Oh, then you see a pile of clothes. He couldn't just throw the clothes in the closet to get them out of the way. He didn't even prepare for you. He doesn't even care. Ah, then somebody springs out of the clothes and she chokes him out and punches him repeatedly. You must have been shocked and stood there long enough to see that, or you had to put your nipples back in your bra. I don't know. It's your business. You run out. Somehow you have a car that unlocks both doors. Because when I get in my car, it only unlocks the door I'm touching. It's just me. Then you let him in the car and you allow him to leave with you. You still have sex with him. It's been 2 months and he won't leave. He broke. He doesn't help out. The sex is trash. You want to know how to get him out your house.
Tell him you went to the doctor and yet the paperwork says he needs to go to.
Okay. Tell him you got the
Oh shit.
tell him you
Yeah,
got the crabs from his house.
yeah. That's what I would go with.
How do you put a cold sore on your lip? Draw something. And then go to he probably would still reach. And that girlfriend is something else because she hid under the nasty clothes on car. Oh,
But is she really something else? It sounded like it was her house.
Oh yeah,
She
it
know
was
you
her
nasty,
house. I'm sorry,
and
you're talking about the house,
and
girlfriend.
she
I'm
know
sorry.
he
That is
trifling.
that's your house. I'm sorry. All of that is null
Oh,
and void. It speaks to this
oh.
person's decision making though. Okay, so um who is this? It's my special. Hey Lolo. It's my special. How do you get him out your house? You tell him to leave. The hell? Call his girlfriend.
I'm
Call his
trying to understand how he got in the car. You let him in when you should have left your door locked, and he should have. And when he did get in the car, what should have been the first sentence out your mouth is, "Where can I take you?"
hello.
Where is your car? Where
Even
you
if
want to
you
go?
was gonna try to help him get away because Lil Mighty Mouse was whooping his ass, you still first of all, why are you helping? Well, I guess you should help him escape because you're a trifling asshole and you knew he had a girl because you still slid him your number. So I guess you would stay in there and still try to help him. You could have dropped him off at the nearest shelter. Why did you bring him home with you? You nasty. Your tulip is itching that bad. Renee, is that you?
Is it you?
Is this story from you?
Mm-mm. I'm cool with it.
All I gotta say is you wanted some dick that bad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah. It be serious out here these days, I guess. I don't know. But it kills me that you don't get to know a person just because they fine. Quit thinking people cool because they look good, baby. Most fine people are the most insecure, unstable minded people I've ever seen. I don't want nobody fine. I want you half ass ugly because at least you can accept who you are because you ain't changing, biscuit. That shit is what it is.
You need a
Okay?
little humble. Mm. I bet he looks like he needs a bath. Uh-huh. And she think he fine. And he exactly. Mm. Child, let me tell you something, girl. I don't even know what to tell you because I think you don't have sense. I don't care that you messed with somebody that had a girlfriend. I don't care about none of that. What I actually I can't wrap my mind because I can't even finish the sentences. What I can't wrap my mind around is how unsafe this is, how unhealthy this is, how nasty this is.
I'm so weak. I can't stop laughing. This is disturbing. If you don't get you something safe to do.
Maybe if I blink a lot of times, the story will change.
Nope.
It didn't. We don't have no advice for you. We don't have no advice. I am not skilled enough to answer this for you. You need to call the psychic hotline. Maybe they can tell you what to do. Or call the nearest police department and see how to get him out of your house. He's a trash person, but he's so fine. How old are you? It's a better question. How old are you? Are you 16? He's broke. He's controlling. Honey, he ain't letting go of you. He done came to your house and it's probably clean. Clearly you had a car. He not leaving. Because that's why he all up in your phone now. He all up in your phone because he don't want you to meet somebody else. My question is, in this house,
Yeah.
touching your phone, and you clearly see you could beat his head between the washer and dryer and he will leave. So why you may beat his head between the washer and dryer so he will leave? That's the answer. She did it. Do the same thing she did.
Mm-mm.
Hand him a
Mm-mm.
bill. Don't pay the light bill next month and let it come and it's about to get cut off and hand it to him. And tell
But
him you need the money. You lost your job.
you
That you
also gotta peep though. You left like you gotta find your replacement for him. So he can go bum somewhere.
oh yeah. Cause he ran from this house to your house. How he
Oh
get
my
his stuff
God.
from over there? In these 2 months you gave him a key. He
Mm,
been
mm,
comings and
mm.
goings in your house. How he touching your phone, my dude?
That's way too much comfort for me.
Cause you
Maybe
would,
that's why I'm single. Because that's way too much. It's too much.
girl. You
I
gave
need
him a clean mattress, clean clothes. You could
In less
probably
than 90 days, though.
He's not going anywhere. He just won the lotto, and then you have the nerve. You sucked his wee wee too, huh? You nasty. You probably did all of this stuff. You probably did all of this stuff because you so nasty. You don't have no self control. I know you don't have self control because you made it past that pile of trash to a room that you described to us off of hoarders, and you still climb. You still Y'all was kissing when he was taking off your clothes like the movies, huh? And
Mhm.
your clothes was just hitting the floor and little rats and roaches. You got bed bugs? You nasty. Girl,
It's
you
fair.
nasty. Mm-mm. You nasty. Raquel said you need your head examined. I think you need your coochie examined and your head and quite possibly your mouth. I'm not qualified. Next story. We don't have advice for you, nasty whore. Mm. Okay, next story. Your wife called the police on you with a lie that could have destroyed your life over cheating. You're not coming back from that. I don't know. Some couples do. Let's see how bad it got. I came home from work and witnessed three police cars in front of my home, executing a search warrant. They took our computers and my phone. I'm a high school teacher, one of the few black teachers in the district, and someone reported that I was sexting a student. Not true. It was revealed that I was texting another male teacher about a new teacher who is shapely and wears revealing clothing. All the teachers fantasized about that lady. The investigation was dropped because the messages did not involve students. My job and reputation were restored after a while. I contacted one of the investigators and asked them to tell me how the whole thing started. He said, "Ask your wife." I did. My wife. You need to understand there are consequences for you cheating on me. She didn't even lie. My wife told authorities that I was being inappropriate with students because she read one of my text messages to a colleague. She could have destroyed my life. She doesn't face charges for filing false reports because she told authorities she was only trying to protect students. They'll never punish her on their own. I don't trust her. This is grounds for divorce, correct? I need your advice.
It was the cop telling him to ask his wife for me. Ask your wife. Mm.
Girl, it was an inappropriate text message. Was it really inappropriate or are you crazy? This is the consequences of him cheating. Did he really cheat? What was
He didn't
inappropriate?
deny cheating, though.
But was this the text message where he was saying that the teacher what she is wearing is inappropriate and she is shapely? Did he consider that? I'm sorry, did she consider that too much? Like read into it too much instead of having a conversation? Because those are the text messages that she was talking about. Oh,
Mm.
girl, you wrong for that. I don't give a shit. Is this grounds for divorce? If I were talking to my son or my brother or something like that, I would say get the far fuck away from her because
Okay.
that's too much. That's too much. Does cheating hurt in marriage? A lot, but that accusing somebody of inappropriate. What was it exactly? Tropica's and messages fantasizing, not true. Yes, sexting a student. Okay, not that you actually touched one. Okay. That's still not good, but it's not saying that you touched a kid. I don't think anything in that area should be played with. Um, Especially as a black man. I would also want to know what color is your wife? What race? I would want to know that. That's too much for me. That's is it grounds? So your question was, is that grounds for a divorce? Spiritually,
Ooh.
Yes, that's deception. She didn't even have a conversation with you first? Like,
Well, mm-mm. Let me tell you something.
nope, we only
Don't
going
get
with the
me
story
wrong.
and now you're gonna try to read into it.
Mm-mm.
Let's listen
All
after
is
that
fair
second.
in love and war. You
But
shouldn't
is
have
it a
fucking cheated.
war? You didn't
It fucking is a war. You
how?
cheated on me, you son of a
He did
bitch.
not cheat.
That is not, he did not deny cheating. He did not deny that in that letter. He
He
did
didn't
not say
say
I
that he
did not
did
cheat.
either. You're inserting stuff. The text message, hold on. She thought one of the text messages was inappropriate. That's not cheating. It would have said cheating.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
Well,
was inappropriate. Do I think inappropriate is wrong too? Yes. Do I think it's fair to
yes.
go? But you did not, wife, have a conversation. In there, it would have been different if I've been blamed for this in the past. I've we've had infidelity issues before, anything like that. But you did this off of seeing messages and thinking that, uh, and it's your right to believe that they're inappropriate. That's a conversation to have for sure. Um, I don't think I personally don't think that anything is far enough to include kids and have accused somebody of doing something with kids. That's just too far for me. I'm okay if you busted his windows out. I'm okay if you uh ooh um that's his livelihood. So what you want to stay with him for? You didn't care if he went to jail forever and lost his job. What if they didn't side with you? Just said you wanted it to be over. To me, that's some grand finale type shit. Because if they would have found, well, they technically couldn't find anything wrong because he really didn't have the messages in there with a kid that was
Which is
inappropriate.
why she did that. She just wanted to shake his ass up a little. I don't agree with it. No, I don't think it's right. But
That was too much. I don't know.
stop doing shit you ain't got no business, and you won't have to worry about stuff like that.
I agree. I agree.
Unfortunately, did she go too far? Yes. Was
Oh,
that a bit much? Yes, but she also knew she was gonna get his monkey ass right out of it too,
I
because
don't
there
know
was
with a
no.
black man. If he's one of the only black men in that district and anybody had a vendetta against him, you could plant shit. We see him do it all the time with black men. That's the only. I just personally
That's
wouldn't
true.
put a black man in that position. I
But I
just
think my
would.
biggest issue, like he opened the door for her to believe whatever the fuck she wanted to believe. That
Hold
shit shouldn't have been
on one
in your
second.
phone.
Keep talking. I need an allergy pill.
Right. He should have deleted that shit out of his phone if he didn't want his wife to know about it. I'm sorry. Bruh.
Uh huh.
As far as I'm concerned, you did deny cheating. You just said she went off of a message. At the end of the day, the message was inappropriate. The message was out of line. And far as I'm concerned, it was the door opening to you cheating, whether you cheated or not. You was cheating in your mind before you did it with your body, which still makes you a punk ass nigga to me. And
Yeah.
so, due to the facts that she didn't really know how she was gonna get you, she gut punched you and saved you all in the same breath. You got what you deserve.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
I'm
don't I don't I don't have no sympathy for
sorry.
you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm so shady, but I don't have no I am so sick of
Uh huh.
men
Uh
being
huh.
in relationships with women, especially what we would call a marriage, okay?
Hmm.
This is a bonding situation, and
Uh
you
huh.
sitting over here thinking you can do whatever you want to do. That is not, I don't care how many bills you pay. I'm gonna chop your shit off. So you lucky she just did what she did, and you didn't wake up without it at all. Okay? Because you playing with my life, so I played with yours. So what's up?
Yes, sir. She's
Yeah,
sick.
that's how I really feel. No, do I agree like what I do it? Nah, that's doing too much for me. I'm quicker to walk away before I go that far. But do I disagree? I mean, hey, all this fair and love and war, like I said.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
fair. But
So
that's my opinion. Okay.
my final advice is your wife weaponized your career. She involved law enforcement, your career, and your reputation over being upset. That's a little different from heartbreak to me. That moves straight to showing you the pits of hell. What if you actually really did make a mistake? You're going to be on Misery. If nobody's ever seen that movie, watch that movie. You're going to end up on something like that. Ruining somebody's life because you're hurt like that is different. Now there are some levels of hurt where you do take it to hell, and I'm gonna stand right there by you, and I'm gonna light the fire with you, and I'm gonna stand there, and we gonna go and have um
Out
him
of there.
together. That's
Out of there.
marriage no more though. That's the liability because you've seen what she can do, so you're not going to be comfortable around her anymore. And it's probably going to be a little scary for you to see her walking around so normal, like y'all didn't just have the SWAT team pulling out computers and getting blood samples, and you happen to go to work and feel this way, and somebody, the things that have
Trauma.
still the trauma that is very traumatic as a black man because you put your life in somebody else's hands, and innocent or not, you can end up not being innocent when it's over if that's what they wanted to do. I still really want to know what her race is. So I personally, would I divorce her? I would divorce her yesterday. I would divorce her in emergency. I will put down this exact that what she just did. I will write that on my divorce paperwork so that it could be there that I did not do these things, and it could be in multiple places that it didn't happen. But would I? Yes, I would. I would divorce because that's
I definitely will be getting a divorce for
too much.
several reasons. But number one, you're too fucking flirtatious and friendly. Okay. And number two, you fucking the enemy now. You can't sleep next to that woman after pulling such a stunt and think you're safe, sir. I keep telling these men, I don't
Why
care
is he
how
the one in
cool,
trouble? He's the one who all the shit happened to. She's the one who's crazy.
but peep this. I keep telling y'all, I don't care what how slick you think you are, women are not as cool as they think got you thinking they are.
Right.
Okay? You start playing with women and we start doing stuff all in our mental first. The mind goes wild. Okay? And don't let no evidence come collecting behind what you own. I'm not saying that she didn't do nothing to him, but I am saying that he started it. And you shouldn't do stuff like that if you're not ready for the consequences. What is the point? It's not cool to be flirt. Like it's cool to be casually, hey girl, you nice looking today, blah blah bullshit. You passing out phone numbers now. And you doing personal calls and chats and tech. That ain't cute. That's not cool. And so yeah, oh well. Oh
Y'all got
well.
nowhere in this story. But as per usual, is she gonna have the same answer for every story. So if you take a picture of her face, okay? If you are in her state or her area and she is called to jury duty for you, I need you to state that picture and I need you to show it to the judge. And I need you to say, Dear Mr. Judge, I will not
Get her out of here.
get her out of here or I will be in the electric chair like on Green Mile. Please get me out of here, Mr. Sir. And if you can, please escort me out the back after she leaves, okay? I'm not safe. I'm not safe at all, at all. Okay?
You're not safe fooling with my crazy. No, you're not. And I
And
don't like jury duty. So if I was you, I would get me out of there because you going to jail. You're going to jail, babe.
oh my
Oh,
God. Okay, next.
oh.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun. Hmm.
You know she got a man, you know you're a secret, and still confused why she's treating you like you're the one. I don't remember this one. I have forgotten. I've heard so many stories today. I
I
forgot.
remember.
So here we go. I'm short. I'm short, but I'm not considered a little person. I was thrilled when Angelica sought me out at the club, bought me drinks, and took me to her car for fun. Fun. We've linked several times, but I've never been to her house. I know she has a man there. You little slut puppy. I'm enjoying her company, so I don't ask questions. I checked her social media, and sure enough, she has a regular sized man at home. She also has online connections with little people, mostly men, who comment and who comment on her thirsty posts. You thirsty too, sir. I'd like to be more than a secret, but I feel like she's keeping me in a box. Mm. I feel like she has a fetish for little men, which you use to your advantage, and she's just using me. You're using each other, sir. You went to a car in a parking lot and you accepted drinks from her, and you knew she had a man. Accountability much? But before I could ask her about what we're doing together, in the long run, she introduced me to a male and female little couple and said we should fuck on her birthday. They did it last year. I don't want this, but I don't want to lose her either. I need your advice.
Mm,
Mic drop.
mm-mm.
Recap. I met her at the club. She wined and dined me, then took me to the car and sledded me out. We linked a few times. I can't go to her house because she has a man. I stalked her on her social media, and sure enough, she has a regular sized man. She also has connections with other little people, mostly men who comment on her attention seeking posts. And you're right there too. Okay. I'd like to be more than a secret, but she keeps me in a box. I know she has a man. Okay. Um, all right. I feel like it's a fetish. You know it's a fetish, and you use that to your advantage. She's just using me. You're using her. But before I ask her what we're doing together in the long run, you a side bitch, nigga. What do you mean long run?
Like, I'm so confused. And what you confused about, baby, is you slow? Is you okay? Is you cool? Because y'all using each other, and now you in your feelings with a little jealousy that she doesn't jock you and call your phone all the time and be all up on your balls and whatever because she really got a man and you just fulfilling some needs that he may not be able to do. You're just the 20%, sir. Some women are greedy too, and you're just giving
You're
20%.
feeding into the fetish and you know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're no different than anybody else who has a fetish attribute to who they are. It's no different than a woman that is extremely plus size, a man that is extremely plus size, somebody who looks very young, a small person, a super tall person. Those things somehow become fetishes. A woman with really, really big breasts, a woman with really, really big butt. Those things become fetish. So you have to make sure that whomever you are looking at dating doesn't have a fetish. But you know she has a fetish, so I'm not. And you know she has a regular sized man at home. So why do you need to go to her house? I'm so
Mm.
confused. What was the question? I don't. You okay? So she wants to slut you out some more and have you sleep with the other two people that's already
Ooh.
in the break room waiting for her annual fuck off. So then,
Mm.
my best advice to y'all is don't fly nobody out.
Mm.
That advice I could give. Don't fly nobody out. Otherwise, you're gonna be on Diddy trial. Apparently, you can't flute people out no more. So if y'all going somewhere,
What?
everybody better buy their own ticket. That's one of the things he got in trouble for was trafficking. That's I'm just saying, don't fly nobody out. Everybody buy their own ticket. Okay?
Damn.
Don't get into trouble. What I can also tell you is this sounds like a fuck off. I don't know if I would want to do it. Now you're talking. Now you sound like Cassie. I don't want to do it, but I don't want to lose him. But I want to do it. Eh? Ointo?
Mm.
Do her man know? Is the man
Mm-mm.
coming too, or this her
Mm-mm.
annual fetish? And that's why she needed you a couple months before her birthday was coming. So she could rev you up so you could be ready to be on there. Sir, don't do nothing you don't want to do. Your body is your temple. You
I'm
are
so
important.
deep.
You are smart. You are wonderful.
You are
Don't
kind. You
you
is
are kind.
important.
You are. So what you really should be doing instead of stalking her pages and trying to figure out everything about her and what's made up about her, why don't you go on dates with people that are available? Oh, I know it's too much trouble. Go on dates with people that are available. Why would you do that instead of trying to see your future with a woman who's picking out her wedding dress for her boyfriend? I don't understand. She got the perfect setup. She got her fuck off couple on the side who don't bother her and just show up for birthday. She got her man at home, and then she got you coming in and fucking up the program. See, that's what happened when you be overly greedy, man or woman. She had her perfect little setup, and she just had to ask somebody else. Now look at her. Now look at her. She got your crazy ass who's over there trying to balance out life. What?
Not balance out life.
If you don't sit down somewhere, what he talking about?
Oh
He want
Jesus.
to know about their future, but she got a man at home, a couple on the side.
I mean, it sounds like her plate is full. She has a full roster. They might have an open marriage on the low with the way she moving.
She not married. It's just her boyfriend. What I'm
Oh,
saying is
she free.
she got a
She
boyfriend.
free. Boyfriend don't mean husband, and oh well, freedom is what it is.
The point is, stay on the topic. He's the one asking us. What did he ask us? I don't want to do it. He said that she said she introduced me to a male and female little couple and said we should all fuck for her birthday. They did it last year. I don't want this, but I don't want to lose her. He also said before I could ask her what we are doing in together in the long run. Those are his questions. Long run where, sir?
I mean, cause she ain't giving you she finna leave her man vibes, or is she? Is
No.
that what you receiving? You wanna she told you what it was. She told you. You wanna make it more than what she told you. That ain't gonna work out.
Sounds like, unlike you little lip dick lip lizard men, she's telling the truth. So these people have choice. So, Mister, do you want drinks when you go out? Do you want to link up with her and have fun? Sounds like you don't want to give your wee wee away for her birthday. Then hold on to your wee wee. That's enough for her. She's just being overly greedy at this point. Or maybe she feels like I'm being nice because I'm offering, since you know you're the slut on the side, I'm going to introduce you to the
Oh,
other
okay.
sluts on the side. And then we could all have fun together. And she don't want to leave you out for her birthday. Maybe that's why. Maybe you should just be grateful.
Mm.
That's the problem with you people. You side people don't know how to be grateful.
And as soon as that girl would leave her man to be with you would cheat on her.
Exactly. Exactly. So my final advice to you is if you don't want to give, no means no. If you don't want to do it, I don't think you should do it. And you don't because you said you don't want to do it. You didn't say you would consider it. You didn't say you would think about it. So put that at the top of your list. Is that Madam said no, because no means no. That's first. Second, first of all, the conversation about the long run. I think you should have that conversation first. So then, when she is brutally honest with you, none of the other questions will matter because you guys aren't going to see each other anymore because now you have become complicated. You are no longer fun. Okay? That's what's
Oh,
going to
okay.
happen. Hmm.
Just like how y'all treat women.
Without the honesty, though.
Totally no honesty. Just side piecing all the way around. Everybody a fucking side piece.
You are
Ooh,
a side piece. Your mama be a side piece.
shit,
And
baby. Don't get me started.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's our final advice for you, sir. Have that conversation with her. Go ahead. Sounds like she's very honest. She'll be waiting for that kind of conversation. Watch. Mm-hmm. So, in short, no pun intended, because the first man was short, the last man was short. They both have very short temper, very short vision, very short brain, because there's something wrong with both of you. Okay. I can't help you, Kay. That's why I brought it here. FYI, guys, I did not respond to these people because I was hoping to get some good advice. And I'm sorry to tell
Mm-mm.
you guys, you didn't give good advice. Except we told the last one no means no. That's for real. The one before, should you get a divorce? Yes. The one before that, child, I don't even remember you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember. What was it? Ah,
Shit.
oh,
The
yes.
map.
You can't get him out of your house, you nasty, filthy lunatic.
Yeah.
I forgot we told you. Go to the police station. I don't know. That's what you get. You wanted him so bad. Now you got him. Stick with him. Stick beside him, girl. Hmm. I told some.
Stand by your man. I'm so weak.
Hmm. And then the first one with the little black giraffes. Mm. Anyway, those are our stories for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed them. Chad, I've been wrapped
It's
up in
the
this
giraffes. I think
nation.
that was my favorite story of the night.
Giraffes was your favorite.
Yeah, that was priceless.
Oh, I
Cause
think so.
I'm him, but I would do it sober.
You're supposed to be able to talk about stuff sober, especially with your spouse, because it's supposed to be funny shit. Okay.
Right, that shit funny. You better find something to laugh at in this lifetime.
Or it will make you go crazy. I promise you it will. So child, listen, some of these stories, they be interesting.
Priceless.
That's all I can say. But so there was this one thing before we go. There was this one thing, and I was like, this is a very good question. So I'm gonna insert it in most of my videos going forward. Wait
I
for it.
need to know, do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass nigga? A hoe ass nigga, a pussy ass nigga.
Why was I over here jugging? Ah, oh, oh shit. Hold me, Jesus. Do you ever get tired? Do you ever get tired?
No, they don't. You will never run out of stories.
They'll never let us stop. They'll never stop.
We will never run out of stories over here because when I tell you the stories is storying these days, I can't even keep up. I can't. I'm gonna have to
You
make
said,
Wednesdays.
do you ever get tired?
Mm-mm. Wednesday, I'm going to see my mama, and then I'm gonna have to do content all night. I'm gonna be up for the next 2 nights trying to catch up on Renee and Tim content and Kiki. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. If you have a story that you want me to tell, you have to write it out and send it to me. You can also send it to me in a voice note and I can transcribe it for you. I can do that. What I will ask in your stories though is just like all of my stories, I've asked, I do not want any names. If you want to rename people or something like that, you can, because sometimes that's a part of the fun when we telling our stories is we get to name people that rename them the way we want to, like a Flappy or a Decepticon or a bitch ass. Like you could name them whatever you want to name them in your story because that helps you to heal sometimes.
Oh, I think I got a story time for us. I'm gonna write you a story. I swear. Oh,
Here.
it's juicy too.
Mhm. Locations make it even better.
Hmm.
Things like that. But you can, excuse me, send me your stories. I prefer that they be sent on Instagram, TikTok, or my email address. Talk to Madam. You can send it there. I'll put that down below because it's not in the bottom. Oh, it is in the bottom of my page. I'm sorry. It's in the bottom of my page. So you can send it there as well. And I don't have a problem telling your story. Once I tell your story, I will respond to you and let you know, hey, I'm going to have the story on this show tonight. That way you could tune in. Um, my requirement is do not tune in if you're going to be extra sensitive about what people say in real time because there is a difference. If you're hearing it later, you can kind of absorb it a little bit different. If you hear it in real time, it makes you want to jump in and answer people when they give an answer that's completely not what you really would have wanted to hear. It can go that way. Some things are sensitive. If it is something that's sensitive, please tell me. Because then I may do it on a show by myself. I have done some of those. Most of those, when y'all see me by myself, I'm telling the story that I don't want these two morons to be in them. I don't, because they're gonna. Oh, I tell them.
Do
Don't I
do
tell
you
them?
ever get
Sometimes I
tired?
tell them, like, y'all, I'm doing this one, and y'all, yes, this bruise is still here. I'm sorry. I'll tell them, like, yeah, I'm doing this one by myself because I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not. So I try to protect people as much as I can, but there will be a point where I will not, um, unless it's certain things. Okay, so where can we find you, Dad?
Y'all can find me everywhere: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Lemonade, Instagram, everywhere. Delicious with two E's, Designs by D. I'm here for you.
Okay, you can find me on all social media platforms under Melanin Madam. You can also find me on Amazon. That is where you get my melanated coloring book journals and planners. That's also under Melanin Madam. Keep it simple, keep it under your brand. That's all you can do, as long as your name is not taken. That is it for tonight. Please like on the way out, leave a comment, and share the video. Have an amazing night. Good night.
Good night.